Welcome to the Accessibility Guide channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at a document that I had a lot of trouble with that came out of Canva. I have since figured out how to make that document accessible in Adobe Acrobat Pro. However, I wanted to offer an alternate solution for those of you who may have access to Abbyy Finereader 15. In this video, I'm going to take that problematic PDF file that came out of Canva and I am going to run it through Abbyy Finereader in order to make it accessible. You can think of this as part 3 of that video series or as an alternate path for making our documents accessible. So I'm launching Abbyy Finereader PDF 15, and what I'm going to do this time is select Open in OCR Editor, and then I'm going to choose the file that was giving me all that trouble. So the first step is to get this PDF into Abbyy Finereader, and then the next step is going to be to choose our OCR options so that it doesn't take the PDF text and instead it runs the professional OCR on the document. Now to run the OCR, I'm going to select Recognize, and I have English selected as that is my language for this document. And Abbyy is going to scan all of these pages and zone them into the appropriate types. Usually that's between images and text and tables. But before we get to that, please hit that like and subscribe button for more tips and best practices on how to make files accessible. Now back to the video. After the OCR is finished, we can take a look in the text panel to review the results. And already it feels like the text is better recognized. We could probably spend a little more time on the zoning specifically, but again, this file looks much better. As I move through some of the zones, I can determine that the text is at least properly recognized and it doesn't have all of those special characters within it. Now, if I wanted to go above and beyond, I'm going to change from PDF recognition mode to use OCR. And then I'm gonna select Recognize again and run this whole file through the OCR process in an attempt to get a better OCR result. But I must say I'm not mad at the results that I currently have. Okay, Abbyy Finereader has finished processing. Now, for the sake of this particular video, all I wanted to do was get a PDF that I can then edit. So I'm gonna skip some of the formatting that I typically do within an Abbyy Finereader video, and I'm gonna jump right to the export process so that we can take a look at that finished PDF. So to do that, I'm gonna select Save, and I'm going to leave the option as exact copy. I then will save the file out. Now that the file is finished exporting, it automatically opens it up in Adobe Acrobat Pro, and I'm gonna just do a quick scan on a couple of the pages to ensure that the font isn't messed up like it was in the previous video. Now, files that come out of Abbyy Finereader sometimes take a little bit of time to load, but it looks like the text is all there. The links are also carried through. Let's take a look at the tags panel, and what I'm going to do is just walk the tags panel and review some of the content. So it's not perfect, but we have text in here now. And if I expand the tags, I can determine that the text is actually coming through and the font is not messed up. So really the best way to get a PDF file accessible that comes out of Canva is to first run it through a third-party OCR program that can flatten the image to ensure that we're working with properly live text on a page. We obviously still have some cleanup to do, but I have several other videos that cover how to make a PDF accessible, and you can review them down in the description below. So thank you for your time today, and goodbye.